We're here with the head coach of the College of Charleston, Candice M. Jackson, and senior Bree Bolden. And Coach, last year you had a great start to the season. You were 4-2 and doubled your wins. What did it take for your team to do that well and have that big turnaround?
I think a lot of it was really just the buy-in from all of our returning players. Our freshman class really came in and made a big impact early, and from everybody we were able to get something from them, and so they saw what could really happen if they put their mind to it, and they did it.
And Bree, this is your senior season, and you were chosen to be first team preseason All-CAA. But last year and the year before that, you were the defensive player of the year in the conference. What does it take for you to be such a dogged defender?
I just know that defense is really, really important, and defense wins games, so I'm just going to do whatever it takes for my team to win.
And you averaged so many, you had 3 steals a game, and you had 91 steals in all. And in terms of the pace of play that Coach wants the team to play, how important is it for you to be that pace person at the top point of the defense?
It's really important, and it's really fun for me, especially. And I'm just trying to be that player that the freshmen and the underclassmen can just look up to me and play the same aggression.
And Coach, you returned 3 starters to your team this year, but you have a lot of newcomers as well. How have things meshed so far in the preseason?
They have gone really well. Our freshmen and our transfer students have all really come in with the understanding of what we do. They understand the defense a little bit better than we have in the past. Offensively, we've really come along, and so it's just been one of those things where everything has started to click early for us, and so we're really looking forward to seeing what we look like against a couple other people.
And we know what you can do in terms of your statistics, but as a leader now, as a senior, what kind of wisdom have you imparted on the new freshmen as well as the transfer players in terms of the philosophy and the expectations for the program?
Just always giving your all, just going hard every rep, every opportunity that you have, just continue to fight and just keep going.
And the expectations for you, for your team this year. I know what you have in your 3 returning starters, but how do you get the younger players and the transfer players to buy in terms of understanding what's expected on a daily basis?
You know, we've had a lot of help from our returning players, and they spend a little time in practice coaching them as well and teaching, which has been really fun to see. But it's really just knowing the expectation that every day you have to give your best, and which is what they've done. And each day we want to get better, which is what we have done with every practice, with every workout that we've had individually or with with the full team on the court. They spend a lot of time really taking their time to focus on the details, on the offensive end and the defensive end. Alongside your upperclassmen, you have the opportunity to just really grow each and every day.
Right. And another player who's bringing that experience to the court for you is Nola Henry, the redshirt senior, and her assist numbers are amazing for your team. And it seems like everyone has their role, and she has really thrived in that role. How important is that for your team to have a player like that who distributes the ball so well?
It's really important. Nola's a great player. I mean, she's going to get you the ball whenever you need it. She knows every person's game on the court, so that's really fun and important too.
And Coach, to have a player like that who puts the ball where you want it to go in terms of execution, how much of a luxury is that for you as a coach?
You know, Nola having that experience prior to coming to the College of Charleston really helped. And just that sit-out year that she had, she was able to see what we were looking for, what we needed, and she really took the time to understand the program, our philosophy, and in her first year of playing for us, she made a big difference in just being on the court. She was somebody I could really rely on to get the message across and to make sure that everybody was doing what they needed to do at the right time, and so it was very, very important.
Right,
very important.
Almost 4 assists a game for her. So let's go off the court a little bit with Bree. And since you're a senior now, what kind of impact has Coach Jackson had on you the last couple of seasons?
Just being that leader. I mean, a lot of times I'm not a vocal leader, so she's really been forcing me to be that vocal leader for the team. Other than that, just continue to be who I am.
And what advice have you been giving her other than just to be who she is? Like, you've seen her from the beginning, and now here she is on her way out as a senior.
She's grown a lot. Bree is naturally quiet and pretty shy, very reserved, but she has been the leader by example. That's the easiest thing for her because her work ethic really is unmatched. And so she's started to come out of her comfort zone and speak a lot more. And the thing is, they look up to her so much that they know that she has some very important things to say, and so they're hanging on to every single word that she says. So it's been very fun to see her grow in these last 3 years and taking ownership of being more of a vocal leader for our team, which is what we've really needed these past 3 years.
Absolutely. And at the end of your senior season, what do you want to say about your team when it's all said and done?
So that's a hard question. I love my team. I really do. I mean, we've been through a lot together. We've overcome a lot of adversity. But, I mean, I just want our team to just continue to be who we are, just fight every game, be strong, and just never give up.
And Coach, same thing for you? I mean, does that sound like that's on the same page of your expectations?
It is. You know, this has been a very fun group to be around. The energy has been very good from everybody. Every day at practice, we really had fun. There hasn't been a time where we were just kind of like, ugh. And our theme for this year is making it happen, and that's what they've been doing every single day. Very, very proud of this team and looking forward to seeing what we do this season.
Well, I'm looking forward to it as well. Making it happen,
Making it happen.
down in Charleston. Thank you, ladies, so much for your time. We're going to